Kumusta kayo mga kababayan, mga kaibigan and friends dito po sa Malaysia, particularly dito sa Sabah at saka ang mga kaibigan, kababayan ko, mga Filipinos and other friends, other nationalities who is watching itong NikTok, The Real Talk with Nico. Kumusta kayo? Magandang araw sa inyo. Salamat pagi, salamat patang and salamat malam. Hope everything is running smoothly sa atin, especially as we start today. Today is, ano na ngayon? Today is Tuesday, June 10. June 10. And bukas, mayroon tayong appointments. Ang mga politicians natin, busy po sa issue ng impeachment trial ni Inday Sara Duterte dyan po sa Pilipinas o dyan po sa Maynila. Yesterday, I was not able to do ang sabihin natin, vlogging natin dahil I was really focus on the Senate hearing, no? Kahapon, and just want to find out kung ano talaga, what will be the decisions of mga senators, because there were a lot of hot issues sabihin natin discussed during the Senate session yesterday, that was Monday. And may decision na po, no? May decision na po, and apparently it looks like or sabihin natin tuloy po ang impeachment trial ni Inday Sara Duterte. And today I'm going to share with you some of the video clips na I was able to record during the session yesterday dyan po sa Senado sa Pilipinas. And para this, you will be having, sabihin natin, a clear picture of what is happening dyan sa Pilipinas. Especially ang mga kababayan ko po dito sa Sabah, specifically dito sa Kota Kinabalu. Mga Filipinos, they also want, mga Filipinos dito, we also want to know anong mga latest updates, what is really happening sa Pilipinas when it comes to the impeachment trial of Inday Sara Duterte. Tuloy ba ito or hindi? Tuloy ba ito or hindi? Now, nandito po ang news article that I would like to share with you today, early in the morning, Tuesday. I got this news article from Philippine Star, and the headline or heading of this news article is ganito po: legal squabbles foil Senate minority bid to start Sara trial before June 11. Ibig sabihin po hindi na successful ang sabihin natin motion niya ng Senate Minority Leader, si Senator Coco Pimentel, that he wanted that mag-umpisa na po kahapon. Kahapon ang o mag-convene na po ang impeachment trial ni Inday Sara Duterte kahapon. Kasi scheduled na po ang Senado to do this reading of articles of impeachment sa trial ni Inday Sara Duterte tomorrow, June 11. So mahaba ang debate. It took them a lot of suspensions of the session kahapon, and it took them too long. But finally, mayroon po, may decision na po, may compromise ang opposition, ang opposition at saka ang administrasyon po sa Senado po on what will be the next move of the Senate. Anyway, let me read you this news article which is published now dito po sa Philstar newspaper dyan sa Philippines. Nandito po ang detalles ng news article. After hours of impasse, senators on Monday night voted unanimously to send the articles of impeachment against Vice President Sara Duterte to the Rules Committee, effectively thumbing down the Senate minority's attempt to convene as a court and read the charges today. Ibig sabihin, yesterday. They were not successful po. And part of the compromise is that the impeachment trial of Inday Sara Duterte will be referred to the Rules Committee ng Senado. Hours of hand-wringing over the procedure and the timing of Duterte's impeachment trial, which her allies have been trying to dismiss, ended with a compromise between the majority and minority blocs, is only the oath-taking that will be held days earlier. But the formal reading of the charges against Duterte remains set for June 11. Ibig sabihin, June 11 pa rin po, bukas pa rin po ang formal reading of the impeachment, reading of articles of the impeachment of Inday Sara Duterte, of which gusto talaga ang minority leader, si Senator Coco Pimentel, sana lang daw po ang impeachment reading of impeachment of Inday Sara Duterte, on impeachment trial, will be done kahapon. Kahapon. Pero hindi yun nangyari, and they managed to come up with a compromise. Senate Minority Leader Coco Pimentel had initially filed a motion for the senators to constitute themselves as an impeachment court and read the articles of impeachment today or Monday. Pimentel and Senator Risa Hontiveros argued that the further delay in initiating the trial went against the Constitution and risked eroding public trust in the Senate. But after over an hour of discussion during a suspended session, Senator Joel Villanueva filed 3 motions that the Pimentel and Hontiveros described as a hard-fought compromise. All right, the articles of impeachment will be referred to the Senate Rules Committee months after they were transmitted by the House of Representatives in February. That Escudero take his oath of office as a presiding officer of the court today or Monday. That the senator takes the oath of office tomorrow or today, June 10 at 4 p.m., a day ahead of the schedule. But the so-called compromise suddenly did not sit well with Senator Bato de la Rosa, who, after listening to Villanueva's motion, repeatedly sought his and Escudero's assurance that the act of oath-taking itself did not trigger the formal convening of the court. De la Rosa, a Duterte ally, said that if it follows that after all the members of the body have taken the oath, it would automatically trigger the convening of the impeachment court. He would not vote in favor of the third motion. This point of discussion sent to the senators into another debate over whether the act of taking their oaths as judges would be akin to convening the actual impeachment court. After another suspended session, Villanueva took the floor to present the same motion. He clarified that the act of oath-taking tomorrow or Tuesday, today, would constitute a court, but not convene it yet. Ibig sabihin, oath-taking na sila po. Oath-taking na ang Senate President, si Chiz Escudero, and the following day, ang mga Senado will take the oath also po as senator judges, but it doesn't mean na mag-convene na po ang impeachment trial ni Inday Sara Duterte. All 3 motions were approved with no objections, but the tiny 2-member minority bloc had expressed dismay over the pushback against what is already a watered-down version of Pimentel's motion. Naturally, this is an effect that when the presiding officer takes an oath today, it means Monday, and tomorrow, it means Tuesday, we do the same as senator judges. That is the natural effect that will have constituted an impeachment court. Antiveros said in a mixed English and Filipino. Pimentel said, we are being dropped. The minority is being dropped if we now object to the third motion, Pimentel said. We wanted to convene the court tonight. It means last night ito po, no? This is a product of an attempt to compromise, he added. Legal experts and the civil society groups have repeatedly urged the Senate to stop delaying the trial, arguing that the Constitution mandates impeachment proceedings shall forthwith proceed regardless of the upper chamber legislative calendar. Escudero had earlier rescheduled the reading of the charges from June 2nd to June 11, effectively giving the upper chamber days left for the proceedings before Congress adjourns sine die on June 14. The Senate President has denied intentionally delaying the trial. During Monday's plenary session, stretching well into the night, Escudero said he was merely following the rules to prevent any misstep. However, Antiveros accused the Senate of deliberately choosing to stall the proceedings. We cannot say that we had no choice, but we are straitjacketed by what our rules of procedures provided. We had a choice every step of the way, Antiveros said. And our choices has been to delay, to drag our feet, to hide behind what we say are legal ambiguous, she added. Yan po ang ano nangyari po dyan po sa, sabihin natin, ang Senate session na yesterday po. From afternoon hanggang gabi na po. Ha? And itong kaibigan ninyo, si NikTok, si NikTok, the Real Talk with Nico, I was closely monitoring the whole session of the Senate yesterday. And hanggang gabi yun po, no? I waited ang desisyon ng Senate tungkol sa motion ni Senator Coco Pimentel. By the way, Coco Pimentel is an outgoing senator. And when we talk about the opposition bloc, dalawa lang po sa Senado, mayroon tayong members. One is Coco Pimentel, who is the minority leader and being supported by Senator Risa Taveras. So, yun po ang latest developments natin po. We got it last night during the Senate session. Shoutout muna tayo kay Tilda May Fabiano, who's also watching my program today from Germany. And of course, si Irvi Kessel also watching my program from Basilan. Basilan po, dyan po sa Mindanao, Southern Mindanao, sa Basilan. Isabela City, Basilan. So, kumusta kayo? And I hope everything is running smoothly sa buhay ninyo. And all the best. Keep safe always. And sabihin natin, good health po. Health is wealth. And dapat lang po, we have to take care of ourselves. Okay, tuloy natin po itong programa natin, ang NikTok, The Real Talk with Nico, on a Tuesday morning. And marami pa po. Today, I'm going to sit down again in front of the my television dito po sa Kota Kinabalu to monitor. To monitor ang events dyan po sa Senado, dyan sa Pilipinas. At 4 o'clock this afternoon, June 10 po, ang mga senator natin po, no, will be taking their oath. During the session yesterday, which lasted until in the evening, now in attendance, marami po mga senador nandyan, almost everybody po, no? Or siguro 100% attendance yun. Nakita ko si Senator Bongo, Senator Bong Revilla, Senator Mix Rubiri, Senator Amy Marcos, Senator Legarda, nandyan po si Senator Nancy Binay, nandyan po si Senator Mark Villar, nandyan po si Entoveros, nandyan po si Coco Pimentel, Senator Coco Pimentel, nandyan po si Bongo, nandyan, no? Bato de la Rosa was a very vocal during the session, and sino pa yun? Ang dalawang Estrada, nandyan din po. Ang dalawang Cayetano, nandoon din po. No? I think 100% sila yung pong ang attendance yesterday. And we expect another 100% attendance. Si Gatchellano, si Villanueva. Senator Gatchellano, Senator Villanueva. So, nandyan sila po lahat. Kasi it was a very important session yesterday. And today, I was made to understand, scheduled na po ang Senado, yung mga graduation speeches ng mga senators natin to deliver today po sa Senado, no? Yon mga those who are graduating or leaving the Congress po, or the Senate, kagaya ni Coco Pimentel po, no? He will be delivering his Thanksgiving, man. Sabi na Thanksgiving. Ang speech niya po, he will be thanking the Senate, thanking the Filipinos for giving him a chance for 6 years to serve as a Senator of the Philippines. And mga iba pa po, kagaya ni Senator Bong Revilla, no? Senator Francis Tolentino, no? They will be giving the speech. And at 4 o'clock, ang senador will be taking their oath. Kasi kagabi, nagtook ng oath na si Senate President Chiz Escudero as the presiding judge, Senator Judge po, sa impeachment of Inday Sara Duterte po, which tomorrow, June 11, as scheduled, they're going to read the article of impeachment of Inday Sara Duterte po. But expect tayo po today and tomorrow. I think we can expect a hot debate, more hot debates dyan po sa Senado. Okay, to start with my video clip, I would like to share with you itong, ano ba ito? Statement muna po. Manifestation, statement of Chiz Escudero last night po. No? After he heard lahat ang mga concern manifestations of the senators who came up to the podium and did their manifestation tungkol sa issue na ito po. Impeachment trial, si Chiz Escudero was the last senator who came down and deliver his manifestation. Let's listen to Chiz or Senate President Chiz Escudero's manifestation or statement po. Let's listen to him. Nandito po. Hold on. Okay, nandito. Let's listen carefully.
Mr. President, Your Honor, I wrote the members of the Senate on February 24, 2025, outlining the basic reasons why we cannot, as of yet, schedule the impeachment complaint. Much has been said about the term forthwith, which I wrote to each and every member of the Senate. Mr. President, Your Honor, we are governed not only by the Constitution but also our rules. We are governed as well by precedents. We are governed as well by decisions of the Supreme Court pertaining to this matter. Allow me to, for the record, cite a few regarding this matter, lest they may think that it's only a one-sided opinion with respect to their definition of forthwith na agad-agad. Kada senador marahil may kanya-kanyang opinion kaugnay nito. Hindi ko pwedeng hayaan na sa record natin ay hindi may sabi ang ibang opinion kaugnay nito. Una, nakasaad po sa saligang batas kaugnay sa papel na dapat gampanan ng Kamara na dapat tugunan nila ang pagsampa ng impeachment complaint sa loob ng mga takdang panahon. Kung ilang session days para ilagay sa kalendar, ilang session days para ilagay sa Committee on Justice, ilang session days para pagpasahan, ilang session days para pagdesisyonan ng plenaryo ng Kamara. Nakalagay din sa rules ng Kamara, anumang impeachment complaint regularly filed by one member, dapat po immediately, hindi po forthwith, immediately, i-transmit ng Secretary General sa Speaker. Nakalagay din sa sariling rules ng Kamara, ang Speaker dapat sa loob ng 10 araw i-refer sa Committee on Justice. Bakit mahalaga yun? Dahil sang-ayon sa desisyon ng Korte Suprema sa Francisco case, dyan magsisimula ang 1-year ban sa pagsasampa ng pangalawa, pangatlo o pang-apat na impeachment complaint. Hindi yan ginawa ng Kamara. Sa katotohanan, hanggang nag-adjourn tayong lahat bilang Kongreso noong February 5, hindi yan ginalaw ng Secretary General sa kabila ng magkatabi lamang naman ng opisina ng Secretary General at ng Speaker. Sasabihin marahil ng ilan, tapos na yan. Lumipas na yan, tulad ng sinabi ni Senator Coco, wala na tayong magagawa dyan. Nandun ako. Pero may katanungan akong iiwan bago nating lisanin ang puntong yan. Nasaan yung mga nagre-reklamong dapat agad-agad? Nasaan yung mga nagsasabing ngayon na, wag nang pagpaliban, ba't pa dinedelay? Inupuan po na mahigit 2 buwan, magtatatlong buwan nga ito. Hindi inaksyonan. Wala naman ako narinig na nagreklamo na nasa na yung agad-agad. Sa kanila nakalagay immediately, may takdang araw pa. Yan ang paksa ng petisyon sa Korte Suprema ngayon na inihain ni Vice President Sara Duterte kaugnay sa pag-iiwas sa tinatawag niyang 1-year ban na nakasaad sa saligang batas. Now let me proceed to forthwith. I quoted this in my letter to all the senators. Forthwith, citing various cases, Mr. President, Your Honors, means within a reasonable time, which may be longer or shorter period according to the circumstances of a particular case. It means it is elastic in nature and varies with every case. Quote, it may be modified by circumstances and the nature of the duty to be performed. Marami po nagsasabi ng opinyon na agad-agad. Kung gaano karami po ang abogado, kung gaano karami po ang marunong at magaling, gano'n din kadami marahil ang kanilang interpretasyon. Pero nasaan ang probisyon ng saligang batas, desisyon ng korte nag-iinterpreta doon na nagsasabing agad-agad niya ang ibig sabihin yan, samantalang hindi naman agad-agad ang interpretasyon ng salitang immediately ng Kamara. Kung talagang immediately ang gusto, edi sana ang sinulat ng mga nagsulat ng konstitusyon, immediately din tayo. Yung immediately nga ng House, hindi yun ang interpretasyon, ito sa tayo ganyan. If the prosecutors themselves, the complainants themselves were not that interested and sat on these complaints for over 2 months, tayo bigla ngayon, mamadaliin nila habang nagpabanjing-banjing sila ng mahigit 2 buwan sa bababang kapulungan. Pangalawa, bagaman tama si Senator Pimentel at sang-ayon ako na pwede tayo mag-trial habang recess. Ginawa na po yan sa kaso ni Chief Justice Corona. Again, we are governed not only by the Constitution, by our rules, but also by precedents. Subalit, may malaking pagkakaiba. Dapat nasimulan, na-refer, at nagkaroon ng plenary action sa articles of impeachment upang makonstitute ang impeachment court bago ito magpatuloy habang recess. Maraming nagsabi, mag-trial na tayo, mag-convene na tayo, sumapa na tayo habang recess. Sa pananaw at palagay ko, labagyan sa saligang batas at dun sa mga talagang gustong matanggal si Vice President Sara Duterte, dun sa mga galis sa kanya, inis sa kanya at gustong madali itong impeachment, para mo lang binigyan siya ng dagdag na balang question nito sa Korte Suprema. Dahil hindi po pwede yan. At hindi po ako papayag na mangyari at gawin yan dahil lamang gusto nila at nagmamadali sila. Sinabi ko na sa simula pa lang ng impeachment process na ito, 1 linggo matapos i-file yan dito sa Senado, 2 oras bago tayo mag-adjourn sa huling araw ng ating sesyon. Sabi ko, hindi ako makikinig, susunod o magpapadala sa sinumang pabor sa impeachment at ayaw kay Vice President Duterte. Hindi ako magpapadala sa ayaw sa impeachment at gusto si Vice President Duterte. Trabaho ko bilang tagapangulo ng Senado, hindi nga lang ako, trabaho nating lahat, na maging pantay at pareha sa ating pagtingin. Yan ang rason, hindi naman tsamba lang yun at nagkataon. Yan ang rason kung bakit ang babaeng sumisimbolo ng hustisya ay nakapiling. Wala dapat tinitingnan o tinititigan. Wala dapat kinakampihan dahil lamang nagkataong ganun ang nangyari. At dahil nagkataong ayaw ko siya eh. Ganyan ang gawin nyo. Let's go back to presidents, Mr. President.
Okay, yun po. Narinig ninyo ang statement, speech ni Senate President Chiz Escudero. And the next video clip that I want to share with you po, ang outtaking ni Chiz or Senate President Chiz Escudero.
Solemnly swear that in all things appertaining to the trial of the impeachment of Vice President Sara Zimmerman Duterte, now pending, I will do impartial justice according to the Constitution and laws of the Philippines. So help me God. Mr. President, Senator Villanueva, thank you very much, Mr. President. Mr. President, may I respectfully move that the senator judges take their oath at 4 o'clock in the afternoon tomorrow, June 10, 2025. And again, reiterate, Mr. President, what this representation made mention a while ago, that after the oath-taking of the senator judges, the court will be constituted but not convened yet, Mr. President. Thank you, Mr. President. So duly noted and entered into the records. Is there any objection to the motion? Hearing none, the motion is approved. Majority Leader. President.
Okay, yan po. Official na po. Si Senate Chiz Escudero took his oath as the presiding officer of the impeachment trial of Inday Sara Duterte. And it happened po last night dyan po sa Senado, sa Maynila. Alright, I will also share with you a portion of the sabihin natin na debates or mga discussions po dyan sa Senado kagabi about the motion of Senator Coco Pimentel asking the senators, no, to convene ang reading of impeachment. Start na po ang impeachment trial ni Inday Sara Duterte. Nandito po ang motion ni Senator Coco Pimentel.
So in the light of all of this, and in accordance with our solemn duty under the Constitution, I most respectfully move, number one, that our legislative business be suspended. Number two, that we already convene as the impeachment court at this very moment. Number three, that the Senate President immediately take his oath as presiding officer of the impeachment court. Number four, that thereafter, the Senate President / presiding officer administer the oath or affirmation to all the members of the Senate now present. Number five, that the impeachment court then call the impeachment case against Vice President Sara Duterte and come up with a calendar for the trial thereof. Number six, that tomorrow, June 10, 2025, at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, the impeachment court call the impeachment case for the presentation and reading of the articles of impeachment by the panel of prosecutors of the House of Representatives. And number seven, that thereafter, the writ of summons be issued to the impeached officer. So I so move, Mr. President.
Okay, yon ang motion ni Senator Coco Pimentel. And of course, as expected, ang motion ni Senator Coco Pimentel was seconded by no other than ang supporter niya po sa minority bloc, si Senator Riza Taveras. Nandito po ang footage ni Senator Riza.
Salamat Habi, Mr. President. I second the motion of the good minority leader. Forthwith, and with no further delay, the Senate President must be placed under oath as presiding officer. He must then administer the oath to the members of the Senate as judges of the impeachment court. And most importantly, the articles of impeachment, which have long languished in limbo, must forthwith be presented to the body. First of all, the Constitution establishes with clarity the mandatory nature of impeachment, and this textual interpretation is supported by the framers. Article 11 on accountability of public officers, Section 3, subsection 4, states in no uncertain terms that once, quote, the verified complaint or resolution of impeachment is filed by at least one-third of all the members of the House, the same shall constitute the articles of impeachment, and trial by the Senate shall forthwith proceed, close quote. Hindi po mahirap intindihin ang utos sa sino mang tapat ang intensyong sundin ito. Ang paglilitis ay dapat agarang simulan nang walang pag-iwas o iba pang pagpapaliban. In fact, retired Justice Adolfo Ascuna, who wrote the procedural section that included the word forthwith, said that it meant, and I quote, immediately and without unreasonable delay, or in the national language official version, agad-agad, close quote. Sa kasong Chavez versus Judicial and
Yan po, seconded by Senator Riza ang motion ni Senator Coco Pimentel. So, official na po, presiding officer na po. Ngayon, he took his oath si Senate President Chiz Escudero. Chiz Escudero. Okay, let's listen also the interview of Senator Alan Cayetano po. Senator Alan Cayetano after the session last night. Let's listen to this.
Usapan niya magkukulitin sa Wednesday. Kasi obviously, Senator Bato wants to take the floor tomorrow. So ayaw naman niya na bad faith na pumayag siya magkulitin tomorrow. Tapos may sasabihin siya bago mag-convene. Si Senator Coco naman, Senator Risa, syempre, the faster the better. So constitute meaning nauna. Convene means nag-umpisa na yung what's the right word for convene, diba? Pero pag kumaga sa court, constitute meaning existing na yung court. But convene meaning nag-umpisa ka na.
Pero itong pananumpa ni SP as presiding officer, guarantee na talagang magkukonvene kayo as impeachment court on Wednesday.
Well, even naman kung wala. But sabi nga ni SP kanina sa likod, symbolic, sabi naman ng ibang mga senators, it's more than symbolic. Diba? So, but expect more debates on many other issues tomorrow and Wednesday.
Pero walang nag-object na magkukonvene kayo as impeachment court.
Wala naman. So, ang question kasi nga, di ba, dahil last day sa Wednesday, baka hindi ko pag-usapan lahat ng issue na dapat pag-usapan before mag-convene. Kasi wala namang problema ang pag-usapan lahat ng issues once nag-convene. Ang problema lang yung June 30. Dapat hindi mo natapos yun. But remember, once nag-convene, may mga filings yan. Diba? May so much sagot and everything. So that will take time. So, in one sense, may one giant step today. But in another sense, expect many more questions and debates tomorrow and Wednesday.
So pag nag-convene na kayo
Alright, yun po, narinig natin ang interview kay Senator Alan Cayetano or Alan Cayetano regarding the issue of impeachment of Inday Sara Duterte, and yun po, taking oath of si Senate President Chiz Escudero as the presiding officer of this trial or impeachment trial. Now, siguro this will be my last footage sa inyo po. I just want to share with you another footage of ano nangyari dyan po sa session na kahapon o kagabi dyan sa Senado. And this time around, let's listen to Senator Ronald De La Rosa.
Natin na naka-schedule sa Wednesday, which is 11, if we give the ruling today, whether ano ba talagang gusto natin, today or Wednesday, I support you, Mr. President, kung anong gusto natin schedule. Sana mapag-usapan natin ngayon. Hindi ako abogado, pero ako ay isang Pilipino na gusto sana na hindi na tayo magkakagulo sa Pilipinas. Hindi tayo magkawatak-watak. At yung mga nagyayabang dyan, na sabi nila, gusto daw ng taong bayan, na ito ay talagang magkakaroon na kagad ng impeachment, taong bayan, ginagamit. I don't know kung sino taong bayan yung sabi nila. Because, alam ko, Mr. President, halos lahat ng tao ng Mindanao at ng Visayas, as I have observed during the campaign period, ang sabi sa atin is, Sir, ibubuto kita kung hindi ka buto sa impeachment o hindi ka magbuto sa conviction. Yun ang sinasabi ng taong bayan. Kaya please, do not use the term taong bayan palagi because taong bayan is hindi lang kayo. There are always two sides of the coin. Bakit ba? Wala pang value yung mga taong bayan na nagsasabi na ayaw namin ng impeachment? Gusto nila ang iba-value ng Senado ay yung mga tao lang na nagsasabi na purtwit kuno yung impeachment na yan. Ano, kalimutan na natin yung ibang tao na majority na nagsasabi na ayaw namin ng impeachment dahil panggugulo lang yan sa ating bansa. Lalo tayo nagiging divided. Lalo nasisira ang ating ekonomiya. Mga investors umaalis na dahil ang gulo ng Pilipinas.
Okay, ang gulo ng Pilipinas, yan po ang manifestation ni Senator De La Rosa kahapon dyan po o kagabi dyan po sa Senado. Now, talking about the impeachment po, I for one, mas gusto ko yun po, matuloy ang impeachment ni Inday Sara Duterte para malalaman na. But it doesn't mean that, as what the other people are saying, itong impeachment trial daw ni Inday Sara Duterte, this will give her the opportunity to clear her name. No po, for me, I for one, I believe this is not the case. It's not the case po, to clear her name. Actually, for me, I look at it, there's nothing for Inday Sara Duterte or Vice President Inday Sara Duterte to clear her name. Because definitely, when we talk about yung confidential fund, for example, ang COA mismo po, sabi she's cleared, no? Mga corruption allegations sa kanya po, no? For me, I believe if this is the opportunity of Inday Sara Duterte in the event or it will push through ang impeachment trial ni Inday Sara Duterte, now it will give an opportunity for her not to clear her name, but give more opportunity to her to, sabihin natin, say something, say what is it, negative criticism, say something about the administration or Marcos administration para ang mga tao po will have a clear picture of what is happening. Ang management ni President Bongbong o Ferdinand Bongbong Marcos Jr. po. Karamihan ng mga tao dito o dyan po sa Pilipinas, including kami dito po sa labas ng Pilipinas, we have made it very clear, not only sa election, sa midterm election, but noon pa po, during the INC, sabihin natin, prayer rally which was attended by millions of Filipinos, both abroad and dyan po sa Pilipinas. na we are not happy with how the Marcos administration is managing the country po. No? Also, it will be an opportunity for Inday Sara Duterte, hindi to clear her name po, no? Yun po, to put things in the proper place. Now, in the event hindi matuloy ang impeachment trial ni Inday Sara Duterte, now she can already focus sa 2028 presidential election. That's how I look at it po. But for me, I strongly believe this impeachment trial is not an opportunity for her to clear her name. Hindi po. Hindi yun po ang issue. Because ang prosecutors po, on the other side po, they are the ones who obligated to prove their allegations against Inday Sara Duterte. But anyway, let's see what will happen po. Let's see what will happen as what si Senator Alan Cayetano is saying na expect more debates today and tomorrow tungkol sa impeachment trial ni Inday Sara Duterte. Impeachment trial of Inday Sara Duterte, we heard a lot of things about that thing, about the issue, and if convicted si Inday Sara Duterte, the penalty is 1. She will be removed from the office of the Vice President. Second, if proven guilty, now she will be perpetually disqualified from holding any government-elected positions. In other words, patay na talaga si Inday Sara Duterte when it comes to the political career, her political career. Yun po. Yun po. But the only thing I was looking at, because impeachment trial is a political maneuvering. It is a political move. Sana lang po, if they have enough evidence against Inday Sara Duterte, sana they file a case sa ombudsman ba o sa korte ba para at least malalaman na po, no? Malalaman na po ang the real truth and nothing else but the truth. Ang impeachment is more on, as what I said, it's a political move po. Hindi yung based sa evidence talaga po, sa facts po, no? If you look at it, ang impeachment ni Inday Sara Duterte or itong impeachment trial, no? Si Inday Sara Duterte, let's put it sa social media, mga reaction na mga supporters ni Inday Sara Duterte, some political analysts, they're saying that when we talk about acquittal, most likely Inday Sara Duterte will be acquitted. Dahil po, she got the number now. To acquit Inday Sara Duterte's trial, she only needs 9 votes. So far, speculation says that she already got 8, and it's just a matter of 1 more votes. And it is very easy for her to get that lone vote for her to be impeached. So yan po. That's how sa social media, ang mga haka-haka, mga speculations that we hear from different sectors po sa community natin dyan sa Pilipinas. But anyway, as I said, I will be monitoring the session, Senate session today. Today po. And I will make sure that whatever updates mayroon tayo tungkol dyan po sa impeachment trial sa Senado, mamaya po, I will make sure that mga followers ko po, kagaya ninyo po, I will make sure that you will be immediately and properly informed on the updates of this issue ng impeachment trial ni Inday Sara Duterte. In the meantime, hanggang dito na lang ang NikTok, Real Talk with Nico. And once again, I would like to say, ingat lang tayo po. Let's pray. Let's pray to our Almighty that we Filipinos will be united, that our country will solve all the problems that we are facing now, problems such as problema sa bigas, problema sa transportation, problema some government officials reportedly involved in corruption activities. And ma-level up tayo po ang standard of living ng mga Filipinos para other nationalities, other countries will continue to respect sa atin po, sa Filipinos. In fact, maganda ang pangalan ng mga Filipinos when it comes to sa ibang nasyon. So, let us not allow that our reputation will be tarnished. So with this, hanggang dito na lang si Nico, ang NikTok, the Real Talk with Nico. Once again, I would like to say thank you very much for making me a part of your day today. Happy, and enjoyable, memorable, and let it be a problem-free Tuesday sa lahat ng mga Pilipino, sa mga kaibigan natin sa iba-ibang nasyon, and to all humanity. Give peace on earth. With this, Malaysia, Sabah, the Philippines. God bless us all, and I'll see you in my next episode. Bye.